If this ends badly, I need you to call somebody for me. The last name is Pillar. He lives in Arlington, Texas. He's my son.
You gotta stop thinking like that.
Just do it, okay? I want you to tell him that Tell him that I love him. And there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about him. And while you're at it, I want you to tell my ex-wife that she's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Why don't you just tell her that yourself?
No. Give me your
I
word.
think the term you're looking for is client confidentiality.
Not privileged, Mason, you know that.
Fine. I was working with Mark, but not to rob banks, man. I was hired to find his biological father.
Larry Sanford's not his dad.
No, he found out in a car accident. Mark tried to donate blood to his dad, but he couldn't. And that's when he discovered that his blood couldn't be inherited from Larry.
I'm not my father's son.
Exactly. Mark asked to know the identity, but Larry refused. Kid was in a bad way. I mean, his mother just died. His dad isn't who he thought he was. It got to me.
Didn't hurt your wallet either.
Really? Look, I'm always gonna be in debt to you for finding my family, right? Anyway, I did the best that I could, but the adoption records were somewhere they were closed, and Larry had the only copy.
So Mark needs to get his hands on it.
Bingo. Now, Larry used to keep his personal belongings in the house, but he started a home renovation and took all his valuables out.
And put them in a safety deposit box. These robberies, they're not about the money, they're about the adoption papers.
There you go. He has 6 boxes all over Newfoundland.
Why so many?
Well, the insurance is $100,000 per bank. He needed 6. Rich people.
So Mark, he doesn't know which bank he's going through them one by one.
Now, I knew it was him after the second robbery. And when he turned on those bank employees, I got worried he was going to turn on me.
Well, that is the danger of working with criminals.
Anyway, I tailed Mark one night. I saw him at the junction box, so after the robbery, I took the auto dialer as proof. Kind of a get-out-of-jail card in case he tried to frame me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a list of those banks. Mason, Mark's not gonna stop till he gets what he wants.
Look, if I do that, then I risk losing my clients, man.
Mr. Pinsky.
That's me.
I'm Dr. Ogden, traveling with the inspector. May I ask where you've been since you spoke with him last?
Oh, you think I had anything to do with that man found dead?
Just answer the question, Mr. Pinsky.
I already spoke to your inspector, and I'm gonna tell you what I told him. I had nothing to do with that train derailing, and I certainly had nothing to do with any murder. I never heard of any Ben Miller before today.
You haven't answered the question.
I was outside smoking.
Alone?
Look, I can't be around Sitwell, the engineer. He hates me, I hate him. But I was talking to Cliff, the porter, for a while. But that's it.
You know everything there is to know about this train, don't you, Mr. Pinsky? You'd know how to derail it.
Perhaps you're doing someone a favor.
I'm straight now. I wouldn't risk my job or my family for anybody or anything. Again, I told all this to the inspector.
Could you empty your pockets, Mr. Pinsky?
No.
If you're innocent as you claim, you won't mind.
Explain that, Mr. Pinsky.
I've never seen that before.
This was used to kill Ben Miller.
I never killed anybody that's not mine.
You're going to be locked up until the police arrive.
No, I'm not. I never did anything.
Get into the pantry.
There's no way I'm gonna let you women tell me what to do.
Mr. Adams, can you help us get him in?
No, I tell you, no. Let me go. Let me go.
Lock the door!
I'm Mina. I spend a lot of time with your dad.
Michael,
I didn't know he had a son.
we're not close.
He's been remembering things.
Like what?
He's been remembering his life back in Cuba and all of his music
That's before my time.
Sure, but if you just, sat down with him for a few minutes, I'm sure he would love to see.
Thank you. I'm on a really tight schedule.
You don't have time to talk to your dad?
You don't know him, do you?
I know he's a sweet man and that he enjoys company.
He's a drunk. At least that's how I remember him. He left when I was 8, and I haven't heard from him since.
Then why are you taking care of him?
Listen,
Mr. Garcia, come on in.
I do it as a favor to my mother. She's a much better person than I am.
Talk to my lawyer. What did you say? I want to talk to my lawyer. There are no lawyers, dumb fuck. It's just me and you, and I am in your shit for the duration. Yo, man, why you gotta like this? There's no fucking time. Why things gonna get worse? Shut up! Hey, yo, you think Calvin's is some kind of a fucking saint, man? That's something he about the furthest thing from that motherfucker. He's lying to me? Yeah, he's lying. What's he lying about? He's lying about what went down in that tunnel. About who killed that cop. Just about everything. Yo, why you think we still up in here, man? It's because he was there. He was where? Motherfucker.
In the tunnel.
He ran. And then Oak started shooting.
Who's gonna get hit?
Yeah, right here. You kill a cop, they will crown you